This week, I want to talk about how we rarely give our nervous system permission to feel safe. And it's not our fault. Those in power understand that when we feel safe, we make different decisions than if we feel afraid or off balance. Let's talk about it. You're listening to the Candid Coaching Podcast. Hi, friend. I'm Candi, your friendly hypnotherapist, and this space is about real talk, real change, and real healing through understanding the mind-body connection. Today is a very short and simple one because it needs to be. Your nervous system is always listening to your environment. It doesn't care about the politics, your productivity, your opinions, or others' opinions. It cares about safety. Its whole goal is to keep your physical body alive. Survival. So when the world feels loud, urgent, or threatening, your body automatically shifts into fight or flight. Tension, anxiety, overthinking, irritability. Or it'll go into shutdown, which is just numbness, exhaustion, disconnection. There's a kind of a hybrid of the two. Total shutdown would be like passed out, body limp, muscles completely loose. Because the body, you think of like when a animal like is an opossum, when they get scared, they go into shutdown. That's really what that is. So it's actually impacting their nervous system, and you're not meant to stay in these for too long. These are useful systems, useful parts of our nervous system. Getting into the sympathetic, where you're in fight flight, that is healthy to go into for small amounts of time. When you're in a sport and you feel that adrenaline rush, you're in sympathetic. You're in your sympathetic nervous system. But the parasympathetic is the calm, rest, digest, and you need to be in that most of the time, or at least a balanced, like quite a bit of the time you're there. You're connected. That's where you can connect with other people. And then the fight, flight, or the sympathetic, you can go into it where you still can stay connected, like in sports, any type of movement. But for fight, flight, just minutes at a time. And you don't want to be in sympathetic for long chunks of time. You're not meant to be there perpetually. Even though those in power are pushing us to that limit. It's not a weakness that we are in it. It's just our biology reacting to the environment. But here's the part that is not talked about enough. Connection is the nervous system's natural resting state where we're connected to one another. We can read the friendliness in another's face. We feel safe. When you intentionally create moments of calm, which you must do, even little brief ones, you're going to begin to help the nervous system, the body, to move out of survival and back into connection, where actually we can find solutions to the issues we have. And that matters. This is not just for you personally, but for the collective, when you do this for yourself. But you can only take care of your own nervous system. Because systems that are living in fear and urgency, they're dysregulated. And so they cannot think clearly. Calm bodies think clearly. They can make sound decisions that think about how it's going to affect the present moment and possibly future moments, but not just oneself, but those around. Connected people make better decisions. Regulation is not taking time to regulate your nervous system, to sit in calm, to meditate, to do a little self-hypnosis, to get your mind in a state of calm, get connected to your body, focus on your breath, all these things. This is not just fluffy stuff. This is not just what woo-woo people do. It is part of the resistance. It is resistance. It's not disengagement. You have to do this in order to be able to make sound decisions. So here's something you can try every single day, anywhere you are. So place your feet flat on the floor. Let your shoulders drop. Intentionally pay attention. Take one slow breath in through your nose and a long, gentle exhale through your mouth, just a little bit longer than the inhale. Notice your body softening when you do that. Do that a few more times. In and exhale. Maybe even let out a sigh, which signals to the nervous system that you are not in a physically dangerous environment at this moment. And then ask your body, am I safe right now? Not globally. We're not talking all over the world. We're not talking hypothetically. Just right now in this present moment, is your physical body safe? Just let your nervous system answer, not your thoughts. Try to keep your mind on the body and what it's doing. Just try this a few times each day. Maybe set an alarm on your phone to remind you to do it. Just call it checking in or whatever helps you. You're not going to fix it. You're not forcing anything. You're just reminding your body that safety exists in this moment. It's not about staying calm all the time. That's not what we're looking for. It's about giving your nervous system a place to land again and again, back to balance. Letting it see what that feels like again, since for some of us it's been a while. And if you want help learning how to do this more deeply, that's what I do in my private hypnotherapy sessions. You don't have to figure this out alone. I can help you. Remember, this podcast is for educational purposes, not medical or mental health advice. And transformation isn't about perfection. It's about awareness, curiosity, and practice with a dash of courage. Real change starts with one small step, and you don't have to take it alone.